Namaste everybody. Welcome to the Pranayama class. Today we are doing Ujjayi Pranayama level 2. 2 weeks ago we did a beginner level, so people who have never done it before could understand. What you need today for the class is on paper to clean your nostrils, one blanket, one book. I'll be introducing a Yogveda Pranayama bridge, which I'll show later on, and one strap for your eyes and your ears. So any strap will do. And of course, one belt for your feet. On Monday I showed you how to do Shavasana with a belt over your feet. We'll be using it in the same way for the Pranayama lesson. I hope we have everything prepared. So let's start. Stretch your legs out, straight in front. Stretch the knees out, push your knees out. Take your right leg under the left shin, left leg under the right shin. Sit evenly on both the buttock bones. Place your arms behind, rolling your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Join your palms together. Look straight and close your eyes. Relax your eyes and relax your breath. Because you might be relaxed in your body, but practice of yoga, especially practice of pranayama, the relaxation of your nervous system is needed. Relax your breath. When you relax your breath, your nervous system relaxes. The nervous system is from the brain till each cell of your body. Relax your face completely. Now feel that silence within yourself. That's why I waited 5 seconds for you to come within yourself. Leave the world you are behind you. Go in the world within yourself. Relax the muscles of your face. Relax your shoulders. Sit evenly on your buttock bones. Center your spine. Lift your chest. Take a deep inhalation. Repeat with me. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yo pakaro tam pravaram muninam Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi Abaho Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddharinam Sahasrashirsam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjali Srimate Ananthaya Nagarajaya Namo Namaha. Bow your head down. Place your palms on your knees. Inhale, take your head up. I'll be fixing two setups today. First is the setup I show you all the time. One break under your head. This is the lovely cork yoga mat from the yoga mat. Now this is with what you have at home now. If this shutdown continues for a longer time, we don't know how much, then it is better to have a little more equipment at home. But this is a bridge, a pranayama bridge. There are three positions in this, and we are using it in the second position. With this setup, you don't need the blanket. So either you have the book, or I'm doing it on this setup, and I'm using the little strap from the yoga strap. On the feet. You can use any strap you have. The lift should be in your middle chest. because we want to tip the frontal upper dome of the diaphragm lifting up. Once you lie down, take the strap, your puff over your eyes and your ears. Roll your shoulders back and relax completely. We're doing this first lying down pranayama for 12 minutes, which is divided into 3 parts: 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. The first 4 minutes are soft inhalations and soft exhalations. The second 4 minutes are medium deep inhalations and medium deep exhalations. And the third 4 minutes are completely deep inhalations and completely deep exhalations. So the first 4 minutes, soft breathing, relaxed breathing. You need to warm up your breathing muscles, your lungs, your diaphragm, your abdomen. As I said, even if you were relaxed all day, you were in a different world. Come in your internal world now. Keep your body relaxed, keep your brain relaxed, keep the muscles of your face relaxed. You can even keep your fingers on the muscles of your abdomen, so you feel when you inhale and exhale, what is the movement of your abdomen. I'll come up and give you instructions, but you be down because I need to check the time when I'm giving you instructions. Now go into medium breathing, so not very deep. Not relaxed. When you're doing pranayama, your body should be relaxed. You start to tense the body while breathing. Again, you start to activate your nervous system in the wrong way. Medium paced breathing. And now go in deep breathing. Deep breathing is complete deep breathing. You're not thinking of consistent breaths now. You're only focusing to inhale and exhale deep. I'm also having deep breathing for you to listen to. Feel. Are you inhaling and exhaling completely? Total deep breathing. Now when your exhalation is complete, turn to the right side. And come up. Take 2 breaks to sit on, or take a blanket. You're sitting in Virasana. If your mat is hard, it makes sense because your knees will hurt after some time. See that you have a paper to clean your nostrils close to you, so you don't need to run after it. Rolling your calf muscles out, sit in Virasana. Hold your fists now. You're working to press your fists in your organs. We want to massage the organs and release the hard spaces in the organs. It's there, the energy is blocked. If we fall sick in the leg, let's say we have a muscle pain, a knee pain, a joint pain, it's very different to a sick organ. If you have sick liver, sick pancreas, sick stomach, sick intestine, it's a completely different thing. It can be fatal because we can die of organ failures. It's very important to keep the organs healthy. Holding your fists, you're placing it on each side of your navel. Pressing your fist in and up, you're rotating your fists outwards 10 times and inwards 10 times. Pushing in and up. Keep your legs together. Don't let your fists fall down. And now rotate your fists. Go deep and massage your organs. And then when you're done, come up. Now this is assisted Nauli in Mandukasana. Now you're doing Kapalabhati, warming up your sinuses so the stuck fluid releases and comes out. Plus, you're warming up your lungs, your diaphragm. There's a lot of things going on. It's an extremely important pranayama exercise, and it even cleans up your channels of your senses, your eyes, your ears. Rolling your shoulders back down. When you're inhaling, you're lifting your shoulders. When you're exhaling, you're releasing your shoulders. But don't do this very hard movements. There is no need for it. You're doing it 50 times. I'm doing 50 with you, so I'm holding the count. Inhale, lift your shoulders. Clean your nostrils. Now again you're doing fist rotations above your navel. You have different organs above your navel. Pushing it in, up, stretch forward, down, and then rotate inwards, outwards, 10 times in, 10 times out. If you're a kind of person who likes to eat a lot or likes to eat irregular times, it's good that the stomach is released because it's working too much. Inhale, come up when you're done. Again, 50 of Kapalabhati. Shoulders up, inhalation, shoulders down, exhalation. Inhale. And close your eyes, because then you don't need to look out, you close your senses outwards. And clean your nostrils. Put the paper in your nostrils because there can be stuck particles. You want to clean everything. Now sit in Swastikasana. You're doing 2 cycles of Ujjayi Pranayama, 20-20. First 20 is deep breathing, second 20 is soft, consistent breathing. When you're doing level 2 Ujjayi today, now this sitting posture remains the same for all your pranayama exercises. From your tailbone, you have your perineum. Those muscles should be lifting upwards. That's your Muladhara. And that is activating your Muladhara chakra. All your chakras should be active during Ujjayi now. Lifting, pushing the space of your sacral, lumbar spine forward. Remember on Monday we spoke and worked a lot with it. Lifting your navel chakra, middle heart chakra, throat up, and then your chin is down. You're pressing your chin close to your throat because you want to close your throat slightly. You want to constrict the flow of breath in your throat. That gives you a different sound of breathing. That is one thing. Second is you want to use your throat to suck the breath also. Now everybody knows the movement of sucking. When we have a straw in a glass or in a drink, whatever, that sucking movement, or if you are smoking sometimes, you know the sucking movement. You need to suck the breath when you have constricted your throat. I'll show a few breaths, just watch. Up, down. The movement, the usage of the fingers is same as usual. You're using your ring and your little finger today, you're not using your thumb. No, I'm sorry, you're using your thumb, you're not using your ring and your little finger. But if your, let's say, left nostril is slightly blocked, you can use your ring and your little finger to push the skin out so the channels of your left nostril open up. You're inhaling through both your nostrils, you're exhaling only through the left, closing your right. So you are using your thumb. Lifting, chin down. Now listen to the sound. 20 breaths you're doing like this first. Deep breathing. Exhaling completely. Constricting, sucking the breath through your throat. Prepare yourself if you have your strap. Take it over your eyes and your ears. It helps to confine your senses and exhale completely. Now 20 breaths, I'm counting 20. Inhale through both your nostrils and then exhalation through your right. You're doing deep breathing. Smooth, deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Try to fill your lungs completely. Try to empty your lungs completely. Because the first cycle of 20 breaths is gross breathing. The second cycle of 20 is soft breathing. And soft breathing with timing. And when your exhalation is complete, take your head up. I count a certain amount of time, how much it would take a mid-range if you're not breathing too deep. Because you can breathe also 1 breath a minute, or you can breathe 4 breaths a minute. So I take a mid-range of it for everybody. You can always, or you should always, watch these classes later on and do your pranayama in the morning or in the evening, whenever you find time suitable for you. Stretch your legs out, stretch your knees out, and then change your cross-legged position and sit. Now, the second cycle, as I mentioned, would be softer breathing. Find slow, soft, and consistent. Here, I don't want you to fluctuate with your breath, because from the gross breath, we become fine. From fine, we should go towards pratyahara. Remember the 8 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama. After pranayama is pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So now from pranayama we want to move towards pratyahara. Soft, consistent breathing, so we don't want a fluctuating mind. What you're starting with is, when you're inhaling, count 5. Now I'll tap my fingers 5 times so you see it. Inhalation 5 taps. Exhalation 6 taps. Lift down. Don't do, just watch. I'll show 1 or 2 cycles. Exhaling completely first. Shoulders down. And you will start your inhalation slowly, consistent, fine. The sound won't be as strong as before now, because you're more fine now, but there will be a sound. You're constricting your throat, you're sucking your breath through your throat. Let's start the inhalation. Like that. Now, if your capacity is more than 5, take 6, take 7, take 8, take 9, take 10, it doesn't matter. But whatever you take, your exhalation should be 1 tap more than your inhalation. Because we don't want the rest breath. There is always rest breath in your lungs. And that has to come out. That is what makes us sick, physically and mentally. Because physical and mental are always the same. If we have poisons physically, they become negative emotions within ourselves. Sit straight, lift your chakras, take the chin down, close your throat chakra slightly, and start your inhalation. Again, if you have a strap, take it over your eyes and your ears. And inhale, hold your count, start with 5, and then you have a good idea how much is your capacity. As you see, I have a tap of 12 to inhale, tap of 13 to exhale. And these were 2 slow taps, so that would be around 3 breaths a minute for me. And be smooth now, be consistent, be fine. You want your body, your nervous system to be still, stiller and stiller. Fine, smooth breathing. Become alive in your body. Let the prana flow. And again, if you can go deeper, if you can go longer, if you have 5, go to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever you can, do that without stressing your body. Because once you start, you feel, oh, it's too much now, you start to get restless because breath is not flowing. Then you start to tense your nervous system. You should not go to so far. With slow practice, you can build it up, but not directly. You cannot make that mega jump from 5 breaths to 30 breaths, or from 5 taps to 30 taps. Go fine, build it up. All the shortcuts are long cuts. Consistency always wins. Fine, deep breathing. It's important to hold your count. Exhalation always 1 tap more than your inhalation taps. And when your exhalation is complete, take your head up. It should be around 20 breaths, maybe more, maybe less for someone, but that is something for you to work on now. Stretch your legs out. Now, as you see, prepare the body from gross deep breathing to finer breathing, because we want to go from pranayama towards pratyahara, towards dharana, towards dhyana. Samadhi is a consequence of everything done correctly. Now, I want to explain to you something which you all have experienced. There is an inner world, there is an outer world. You have these two standpoints. times. Either you are inside your house or you are outside your house. Sometimes you can be in the balcony also, between two. If your senses are not going outwards, they can only go inwards. They can be in a space in between, they can be in a balcony maybe, but still, after some time, they still go inwards because there is nothing objective which is attracting you outwards. When you go inwards, you experience something, and everybody has experienced it, absolutely everybody. If we are stressed, if we are constantly running out, we come away from ourselves, or from our spirit, from our soul, from our true nature, whatever you can call it. But if you have a moment of calm, if you think now you're going for a walk after a hard, stressed weekend in the mountains, after a stressed week in the weekend in the mountains, and you're alone, it's absolutely quiet and silent, you start to connect to your inner self, you feel that. And then you have this conversation really with yourself. You have this inner voice within you, which tells you a few things, what you should be doing, what you should not be doing. And absolutely everybody has experienced this. I don't think there is anybody who has not, because it is within everyone. It's nothing supernatural. I want you to come back to the same state. Relaxing. Now you're going in pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, inward turning of your senses, concentration and meditation. You are concentrating to connect to yourself. Sitting quietly, soft breathing, relaxed body, with a tense body, you always go out, or if you go out, your body gets tense. Now, not out in the sense you're going out for a walk. Either you're going away from yourself or you're coming within yourself. The proportion, now nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Everything is necessary for a spiritual growth. And everything is spiritual, even out and in. Everything is spiritual. What is important to understand is the going out should be in the same ratio you are going in. Then the connection is very good. You are in an even balance. You know what you're doing. The moment you go too much out, then you disconnect with yourself. It's like you know your swimming capacity, you are somewhere on a holiday in the ocean, swimming out. You will only swim out in the same ratio that you know you can swim back. If you go over your boundaries, there is a possibility you cannot come back. It would be hard. That we need to understand. Our outgoing capacity should be the same as the capacity going inward. So about the same. Too much out is not good. Too much in is also not good, because then you forget out. We have to keep that balance, because out is also spiritual, in is also spiritual. Everything comes from the same spirit. Now, sitting straight, relaxing completely. Again, if you have your strap, take it over your eyes and your ears, your buff or whatever. Relax your shoulders, because a tense body, the shoulders are always lifting up. Relax your breath. Relax the muscles of your face. Relaxation is the key to go in. Keep your jaws and your lips slightly apart, and soft breathing. Remember the feeling you're walking in the mountains, it's absolutely quiet, and that inner voice has space to connect to you. It is you, it is within you, but it is disconnected because there's too much outward movement or too much out of proportion outward movement. Go beyond your breath, go beyond your body, go beyond your senses. Because that pratibha, that intuition, the light of intuition, it is pratibha. Give it space. It is beyond the senses, it is beyond the body, it is beyond the mind, it is beyond the thoughts. It cannot be experienced with a thought. The moment you come away from your everyday thoughts, it has space to lighten up. That's why it's a light within yourself. And pranayama gives or lifts the way to reveal that light. It's the last sutra in Sadhana Pada in the second chapter. Connect with your inner light. If you feel you have a hard time to let go of your thoughts, because again, if you're in a motion, it's a motion. If you're constantly thinking, you put your thoughts in motion. It's like riding a bicycle. After a certain time, if you even don't do the pedaling, the bicycle is in motion, it's still moving. So it's the same with your thoughts. If you put your thoughts in too much motion, even if you don't want to think, that motion is still going on. If you're in that state, only concentrate and focus on the sensation of your breath. Because the breath is moving in and out of your nostrils. Keep your concentration completely on that sensation. So you disconnect from that external object and turn your attention to a slightly internal object. Sensation of the breath is also external object, but it is internal to your thoughts. And it helps to calm down your thoughts. Soft breathing. Again, if your thoughts are too much in motion, the mind becomes that monkey mind, it wants to jump around, and it is very hard to sit still for a long time. Come away from that monkey mind. Yoga is stillness. Yoga is Chitta Vritti Nirodha, the text behind me or above me. Open your eyes. I hope I made myself understood in the last Pratyahara, Dharana and Dhyana part. Because again, in the Ashtanga Yoga, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, these parts, you need to work a lot. But then the practice becomes subtle, and there your concentration is more important. Because again, concentration is meditation, but a higher part of it. Samadhi is the highest peak of your concentration. So that stillness to sit and the stillness of your mind is very important. The more you come towards the end practice of yoga or the higher practices of yoga. If you like the class, please share it. On Monday, we are doing back bends, so be prepared for it. In case you want the pranayama bridge, send me a mail or just write down on Facebook. We'll fix that one. Have a great, lovely evening.